So yeah, so how do you came to Asia?
How did I guess like the classic white man route via a girl. But to be fair,
Such a cliche.
I know it is. Except
okay.
She was born in UK, so
Asian. I was gonna say Asian girl.
yeah, it's not like
we talked about it also.
Oh my god! Repeat.
Okay, she's
like
born in
deja vu.
UK. She's born in UK. That's my out. It's my out.
Oh, that's your out.
Even though ethnically she is Asian, yeah. But at least it wasn't like I went to like Thailand and I met a girl and I had to come back. But no, so. Her parents, she was born in like London. Her dad is Pakistani, mum is Chinese.
Oh.
And basically we've been going out on and off for like 9 years at that stage.
Oh my god, how old are you?
We started like when I was in uni.
Maybe early, yeah.
We started when I was in uni. And it was a very tempestuous up and down relationship. But anyway, like she basically got like an internship in Shanghai. And it was like a 1-year thing. Then it basically turned into a sort of like a kind of 3-4 year contract. And so I was like, okay, good boyfriend. I should sort of, try and stick with this, go out there, be with her. Or either that or I have to like kind of end it, right? So I was like, no, I'll make a go of it and I'll try and move there. And, I'd studied Asian history and stuff. So I had an interest in the region. I thought it would be cool to sort of work abroad for a while. So I wasn't like against it. I think if I had been, I would have been like, okay, well, yeah, you're just staying in China then, bye.
Some people, I mean, most of people do that, but you're very gentleman.
So, yeah.
And love, full of love.
I was blinded. But I got lucky, honestly, because this was pretty... very early on, in fact, in sort of my whole like journalism career. Like I'd only sort of just begun, and it was just knowing the right people at the right time. My sister had a friend in Shanghai, and he knew the editor of. He was good friends with the editor of Time Out Shanghai magazine, and so when I went to visit my girlfriend one time, he was like, "Oh, I can introduce you to this editor. You guys can have a chat." So I was like, cool. So I met this guy. We had a good chat for an hour about the kind of work involved. And at the end of it, he basically said, well, there's no position for you right now, but I can let you know if something comes up. Which, since he was English as well, I took it as like a polite rejection.
Yeah,
like it's like. So I was like, okay, I don't think anything's going to come of it. But as it turned out, just like 3 weeks later, he actually did get back in touch, and he said, "Oh, these people are leaving the company in a couple of months. If you want to do this job, here are the terms."
So you moved to Shanghai with your back then girlfriend. Now it's ex probably.
Well, she was already there, but so I basically came and joined her after a year.
Without a job, without anything.
No, I just got the job. I just got the job.
Oh, okay.
So, like I say, it was just good timing. Like I say, my sister knew someone who knew someone, and it was just good timing that at that time these people had just decided to leave, and so there was a vacancy, and the guy, who I'm very grateful for, took a chance on me.
That's good.
Yeah, it's just luck.
Yeah, and then you moved to Shanghai. Then that's how your journey started in Hong Kong. in Asia. Yeah. And you just write. And how do you jump into South China Morning Post? What's the procedure? If I want to be a Nepalese born writer in SCMP, the first one probably. And the last one.
You could be breaking glass ceilings there. You could be.
Again, I'll say this. Like, I think a lot of journalism is who you know. In fact, I think all my jobs have come one way or another from people I've known. Like when I moved from Shanghai to Hong Kong, it's because I got to know people at Time Out in Hong Kong, and a vacancy came up, and they said, "Oh, hey, we think you'd be a good fit for this. Do you want to come?" So I said, "Yeah, sure." That happened, and even moving into SCMP. I don't know what I should say about my current employer. It was, well, I'd had a couple of interviews before, like, I got this job. But even, like, the first time was, again, someone got in touch with me and said, "Oh, this person recommended you, do you want to come in and have an interview?" And nothing eventually came of that because they did an internal hire. But when I did finally get the job, I think again, I went through like 3 interviews and stuff, so it took a very long time. But I think it definitely counted that there were people I knew in that department who said like, "Oh yeah, I've worked with him before. You know, he can do a good job."